In this video, let's look at the term reverse logistics and explain what it is. Reverse logistics is the whole supply chain process that's set up to accept returns from customers, whether it's for return of purchased products because they're no longer desired, or perhaps they're part of an effort by the organization to become more sustainable, more circular, and keep returned items out of the landfill. Once the products or product is returned, then the organization must determine how they're going to disposition what was returned. So are they going to resell it? Are they refurbish it? Maybe remanufacture it? They could upcycle it and turn it into a input for another product, repair it, recycle it, or perhaps at the very end, whatever's left over, end up disposing of it. So an example of reverse logistics perhaps could be Apple. Apple, of course, manufactures iPhones and other products, and they're sold in stores around the world. People buy these products and they use them until they wish to upgrade, and then the buyer can return to the store, buy the latest model. Apple can offer the consumer a discount on a new product if they turn in their old product. So that'd be a good example of getting that product back in. So why is it important? It gives Apple the opportunity to obtain the old products back, potentially reuse elements of the phone rather than see it landfilled. And this approach starts the process of building a supply chain that can compete with respect to sustainability and circularity. This is what's becoming important to consumers. It's what they're wanting and what they're expecting nowadays. So we have to look at the reverse logistics aspect. Another example that we could look at would be Patagonia. They've got a very successful reverse logistics program, and their reputation is being built on being a good partner with society. They'll accept goods back for return, and they'll repair them as well as return them and the refurbishment of clothing, and even take the garment back to its original threaded state and seeing that the materials can be reused elsewhere. Nothing goes into the landfill. So from an impact perspective, the impact of reverse logistics ultimately is about survival in addition to, of course, the good stewardship. Customers are demanding, they're willing to pay for products and companies that practice sustainability and circularity by employing reverse logistics. If not, they'll consider taking their business and buying power elsewhere. It has been argued that companies better get involved in reverse logistics or they're going to lose their place in their market space. So some examples of companies that do reverse logistics well, more from an industry standpoint perhaps, is packaging companies, pallet recyclers, consignment shops. In all three cases, even though they're in different industries, what they all have in common is the ability to bring their product back in and repurpose them successfully into new markets.